Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of Gran Turismo 4. We are doing the All Japan GT Championship, race number 6, Laguna Seca in the quite competitive 350Z Concept LM race car. Yeah, it feels a little bit overpowered, but I said it I think in the previous episode, I have mixed feelings. I do want like a little bit more tight racing, a little bit more competition. But on the other hand, I also don't want, these are long championships, we have a lot of championships to do. I also don't want to finish all races in third place and then I have to revisit them later on to get them to gold, standalone the races after the championship. So I also do like it that I can finally make some progress, but the progress was halted quite abruptly in the previous episodes because first time since I'm now in episode 81, 82 or something, or 83 maybe, I don't know, somewhere in the 80s. But the game crashed once we were driving here on Laguna Seca at the end of the previous episode. So I had to redo approximately 1 hour of races, getting back to where we were doing because the game did not save until the very start of the championship. So I had to do 5 races. But yeah, so here we are back, making some good progress. Let's finish this championship. So here we go. I did save the game now in between before starting the recording. So if it crashes again, at least I don't have to do those 5 initial or previous races in the championship. I'm still not quite sure whether I'm in, whether I'm in the same class of cars as the others. Because mine is a LM prototype, damn it. And I think the other cars are GT cars. But mine does look like a GT car, but maybe fuck me. Maybe it's an actually a Le Mans racer or something. Oops, should have probably shifted back there. Alright, now let's set some good times. My base time, we have 7 laps, 1:33. Oh, fuck me, I hate that corner. I hate that corner so much. So hard to take this corner as well. You really need to steer in this corner as well actually. You really need to steer in very early. Actually this corner as well. They're all quite tricky corners to take full speed. Alright, I'm keeping it in third next time. This lap is bad in any case. But in the corkscrew, going back to second, I think the car spins out easier than in third. Rotation is much easier. I think in second gear. Oh man, I hate this corner so much. Too much braking. Man. Screwed up that one. Too much braking over there. Yes, I do think the car is more stable in third gear. Don't ask me why. $21.7. Alright, screwed up the last section. Pretty hard. Still half a second quicker than before. Alright, half a second down, I think. Very bad corkscrew. fuck it. I was totally distracted. I thought that the previous lap was the last lap. And I was also wondering whether I had a good time, but... And then the first corner came up and I was too late, so... But... not much to do now anymore. I'm pretty sure this is the last lap. So I will for sure not do a better time. So I will just take it easy, bring her home. This corner is also very tricky. I think you can gain a lot of speed there. And over here, still not sure whether to keep it in third or go back to second there. Alright, 1:21.5 was the best time for me. Normally I watch replays, but I also really, as mentioned in the previous episode, there are so many games on the agenda. I really need to make some progress. Next race. Hong Kong, how many laps? 9 laps, that's pretty tricky. I remember one race here where tire wear really became a thing. I'm not sure what kind of tires I'm on actually. 9 laps. Let's just see where we end up. Could very well be that I need a pit stop, but I'm not sure whether the competition will stop as well. Thanks for the little bump. I need to learn this track again. It has been a while. Right, my tires are not in optimal condition. Nine laps, that's quite a lot. Pretty big runoff area in that second left-hander. Need to brake a little bit before the 50-meter sign over there. And over here you really want to cut the corners, just like in New York. You really want to be in a flow. in those 90-degree corners. I can for sure brake a little bit later there, after the 100-meter sign. Alright, 1:17. Let's try to improve that. 1:71. Oh, fuck me, it's so easy to hit those inside walls of the corners. Alright, 1:67. Tiny bit better. Too much braking. That curve on the right inside is quite tricky. High curve, 160 rounds. Ah, fuck me. And that curve as well, you get airborne, and that means you lose all steering ability while in the air. And then you just bump into the wall. But this is like a lost attempt. It's really, this curve is pretty okay. The next curve, you really have to know the curves on this level. You don't want to slam over that right-hander curve. This curve is pretty fine. Right, very bad lap. 2 seconds slower than the previous lap. This is that tricky curb, one of the tricky curbs. And that corner is very easy, this right-hander, to bump the inside, so also a tricky corner. This corner I think I can take quicker because you can really use that extra runoff area. Make full use of the width of the track. Alright, that's where my lap went. Fuck me. Really easy to screw up your laps like I'm doing here. It's all about getting to know the track and car combination. Right, I made better use of the width of the track over there. Alright, I almost forgot, that's where I spun out. '61. 1/10 slower than my personal best. Ah, fuck me. And again, totally, you can really lose your lap on one fucking corner. So annoying. At least that whole question on pitting, I think, is answered. I can make it 9 laps. Don't ask me why I went back to 3rd gear over there. I have no idea. Yeah, I should really cut that curb a little bit more. Alright, that was it. So 1:16 was my best lap. Man, it does feel a little bit like a chore getting through all these races. But I just also want to, yeah, preferably 100% this game. That's like a project in itself. It's just also a bit homage to the developers, Polyphony Digital, when they still made amazing games. I mean, the new games are fine as well, but everything goes backwards in modern times, I find, including gaming. So I don't even blame them that much. But it's also a bit of a homage to GT4, the game itself, that I preferably want to 100% it, but probably I will not, because at least I'm not going to do all the 24-hour endurance races. I just don't have the time. If I would have the time, I would have done it. I do not have the time. Motherfucker! Good thing we have such a quick car. I really need to get to know the braking points in this car, on this track. And the gears. Alright, here we go. How many laps? 4 laps? 6 laps, god damn it. Oh, fuck me. I'm again distracted by the lap counter. Or by the timer, the time indicator, etc. So this will not be a super fast lap. It will be a good lap to get to know the car track combination. No idea what gear I should be in over there. Maybe in these hairpins I can actually just keep it in third. Maybe that's quicker. And again, I'm fucking overshooting this corner. I was again looking at the time. Oh my fucking hell, man. I think this corner is best in third gear. This one, I'm still not sure. And neither this one. I think third gear works pretty okay. It saves the delay from having to shift. Fucking screwed up that corner. Fuck me, man. I'm really not driving that well. Alright, now let's not overshoot this first corner. Oh my fucking hell, man. Such an easy hairpin, totally overshooting it. Totally screwed up that corner. Totally screwed up this corner. Fuck me, man. And this one as well. I think keep sticking around that 146 mark. Can really go quicker than that. 146.2. I have no idea whether I'm playing with a minimal HUD, so the only drawback from that is that I only see my times very briefly. I have no idea what my best time is actually here now. Right, let's very quickly see, because I was curious whether that 146.2 was my best time, but I think that was the indicator for my last lap time, not necessarily my best lap time. Man, it's so annoying. You cannot just go to a certain section in the replay. You can only get there by fast forwarding, and this is quite a long race. So this is again very time consuming. But I'm just curious about my best time here. Come on. Why don't I have a last lap time indicated? Maybe because I went off track or something. Man. Sorry for this, by the way. You can, if anybody's watching, you can obviously just fast forward in YouTube to the next race. So that was it? I don't understand. I thought I was only in like the third lap or something, but so that was... Alright, I have no idea. So the 145 was my 0.3 or something was my best lap. I don't even remember what that last lap was. Was that a 146? Whatever, I will check it in the replay, in the recording. Sorry for that. That was like a couple of minutes, just totally useless, sped up replay. Alright, we have 2 more races to do. Fuji, I think we already did, but we have like a 1990s or something, or 2000 version and a 2005. We are currently in the 2005 version. Only difference is oh yeah, one really weird difference. Sorry, I will let him pass me again. One very weird difference is that there are no brake markers. Don't ask me why, it is totally ridiculous. It almost feels like the track simply is not finished. And the only difference for the rest is the back section over here, I think. Oh shit, we just go over there. Alright. Was not expecting that. I don't know that little shortcut. Holy shit. Forgot how quick that corner suddenly became, or how tight. Alright, I really don't like this track without brake markers, just ridiculous. You have hardly any visual cues on when to brake. Literally none. If you drive it long enough, you will find some points of reference, but here it's also not like the game has an amazing draw distance, so sometimes you just don't clearly see the corners coming up. But if you play it long enough, probably you can play around with the curbings, etc. to get some visual cues. But it is just much easier if they would just put up some flipping brake markers. When to brake, yeah. So just a little bit before that opening in the guardrail. Over here as well, here again, totally overshooting this corner. It really feels like a track that they wanted to modernize, but they're still in the process of finishing the track itself, like all the track elements. Holy shit, ow, fuck me, I thought I was already at the start-finish straight corner, but that one is only over here. Oh man, I really don't like this truck. This variant, this version. Alright, so for the first corner I have brake reference points, but for many other corners I do not. Christ, man. Oh, I keep on forgetting that we have this little shortcut over here. Fucking hell, 2 more laps. And again, fuck this corner, man. I don't even see it. Final lap, finally. Really not that fun, this one. Very unfun. Sorry, my timer I think went off for 4 minutes already maybe, but I had my headset on, so I didn't even hear it. Anywho, very unfun track. Final race. Let's do it. Or shall I save the game just to be sure? Yeah, I'm gonna save it. What track was that? That was not Suzuka. Ah, maybe it was Suzuka. But man, such a 10 race championship, and these are not even that long races, takes at least 2 to 3 hours. It all is just very time consuming. We already had a variant of Suzuka in this championship. The very short... Oh, fuck me, man. He just bumped me off track. Motherfucker. Braking, god damn it. Alright, here we go. How many laps? 5 laps. I can do that. Much braking. Fuck me, man. It's so annoying. Right, that hairpin I can brake a little bit after the curbing. Right, 156.2 is what we want to improve. Right, that first corner was not the best, I can tell you. my god, I'm screwing it up here. Way too much braking again. It was still quicker, even with the bad S's. Screwed it up over there majorly. Alright, not perfect, but better than last time. Way too much braking. Super important corner with the long straight behind it. We're at 154, last lap. Fuck me, man. Alright, 154 it is. Screwed it up. For the rest, start went pretty okay in this lap, but then I got overzealous. that was the Japan GT Championship. Let's watch one lap of replay, just for fun. Probably the last time I will drive this Nissan Concept LM car. I will look up what its class is. So we do 350Z Concept LM car. Fictional race car produced by Nissan. Designed for Daytona and Le Mans racing. Yeah, so I think I was overpowered. I still don't know. I mean, the car looks all pretty similar, so I'm not sure, especially when you compare it to the other 350Z. The car, yeah, it looks quite similar, so. Yes, it was quicker, but was it totally in a different racing class? I wonder. Alright, pretty epic shots again. Typically Gran Turismo, especially with that Takata NSX. This one, such a cool car. Anyways, let's make some Pro Aggress. And I am also quickly going to check what the other cars performance was in this GT championship, because they are all GTC, Japan GT championship, I think, and I am in an LM race car. Yeah, so probably it was a class above. So yeah, I don't feel proud of winning it this way. But on the other hand, these long championships, I find them a little bit boring sometimes. Here, now I'm getting a GTC car. Would have been nice if I've gotten that as a reward car from the previous race or championship, where I got the 350Z that we drove in this championship. Would have been nicer if I gotten this one, then we would have a much more balanced field. Anyways, all gold. So I'm happy with that. And then what do we have? Alright, at least no more championships except the last one. But at least it's only 5 races. This one was 10 races. Alright, we will be doing Japanese 70 classics. That sounds pretty fun. I think I have a pretty cool 70s car. But first, let's quickly see if we can check some performance numbers here. Yeah. Oh, this is a GTC car, so 453 horsepower. This one as well, 460. 480 even. Some of them. Yeah, so 480, I had 500 horsepower in my car. So yeah, I had 50 horsepower more. Pretty cool decals, by the way. Sorry for the slowdown, by the way. That is... why don't I see that Nissan concept race car here if other concept cars, like this one, they are in here, so... And I probably cannot buy this one either. No, you can only win it. So that's exactly the same as I had, but the car that I drove is not here. Anyway, the cars are not even that pricey here. I used to think they were amazing, and now I have quite some more money. I thought they were much more expensive. It's not the case. Let's also check out... Here, that concept car, it's not even here. This is a pretty epic car. So we have a car that you cannot find anywhere. Ah, here, maybe this one? Ah, you have some cool cars here as well. In the tuner section. This one looks pretty epic with all those little decals on it. This one is pretty damn ugly. At least to my taste. Again, not the car that we were driving. Really weird. I don't understand stuff like that. Why are some concept cars that you cannot buy, you can still see them in the dealership to check their specs, and others simply aren't? It feels really random. Anyways, let's see how much the GTCC cars have. Why is there no power figure? I also don't understand that. Why wouldn't you put power figure here? Oh no, I don't want to buy it. Why can you buy it without even knowing its power? It is, this by the way is an epic livery. Or not epic, but pretty nice. I really like this car. Although I would have preferred the pop-up headlights. Anyways, no GTCC, JGTC cars have any power numbers. Don't ask me why. And why is this car? This is like a tuner car, right? This is tuned Honda. Why is that one in the general dealership and not in the tuner dealership? That's probably because the tuner is only Mugen. Right, clear. Yeah, so I don't have any power numbers for the Honda JGTC cars. Let's quickly see if the Supras have power numbers. 493. But this is a 2003, that's a later one. 463. Is this the famous Kestrel car? No, it looks like a different livery. This is the one. 463. 463. Yeah, so basically my car had like 35 horsepower more. I think it was 500. Let's say 40 horsepower more. So it was not like mega overpowered, I would say. Anywho, we are doing the Japanese, or going to do in the next episode, the Japanese 70s championship. And I do think I bought a pretty cool 70s car. Where the hell is it? Here, this one. Oh shit, this is a 2000s car. This car, I thought it looked way older, but apparently it's much younger. Alright, so we can only drive something from the 70s. With normal tires, I think. And from Japan. So let's do this. Yeah, we only have two options and they are both race cars or a concept car, so we have to buy a Japanese 70s car. I do like these races much more than these long championship. Alright, 70s, these specific purpose races. Like where you get to drive like quirky cars. I really like that a lot. Standard or sports tires, production car, 70, 79. This way, this also forces you to get to know all the cars in the game, because you're looking for that one nice car. Here, for instance, this one, pretty cool. Or this one. Was not aware it was in the game. Alright, that's the dome that we already have. I think it will be a bit overpowered. Escudo, we already have that one as well. I think that's a super overpowered rally car. Alright, look at this. There are quite some older cars here. Check out this one, the HSR2. Rally car, Mitsubishi Lancer, pretty cool. I was not aware the Lancer name went back that far actually. Pajero endurance rally car. This one we may have one, we already have it. What the hell is that barcode on the window? No idea. That's weird, by the way. Oh shit. We still had to check out two. This one, pretty epic. Don't think I have this one yet. Well, I don't really like the wheels. Check out the ventilation in the rear window, nice little detail. And this one we also already have. I think I drove it a little bit. By the way, let's check there. Year 84. I didn't really like it that much. Check out the difference between this one and this one. Only 2-year difference in production year. Somehow I find that this one looks much more modern. The rear is pretty much the same. Yeah, a little bit different arrangement of the lights. Of the rear lights, but the shape is more or less the same, but the front really looks much older in the Lancer 4 versus the Lancer 6. Anyways, these did not have Mitsubishi did not have that much fitting older cars. I mean, these are fun, but I will for sure not win. Check out this car, because we will just be too slow. I already have this one, I think. And so this is a 63, and then it became the S600 with 13 horsepower more 1 year later. And then the S800 2 years later with again 13 horsepower more. Amazing. Alright, we could take this one and fully tune it. But no, I don't really. Sounds like a cool idea. This car, I never knew of its existence. Probably a GDM model, I'm not sure. Race car doesn't qualify. So this is the race car of this one. Looks about right. And another race car. Don't ask me for what class of race. But it looks pretty epic with, I think, a big exhaust at the side. At least it looks like an exhaust. Not 100% sure. No fitting cars here from the 70s. By the way, check out, what's that here? No, we were here. Ah, now I saw it. Here, this car that you see now on top of the screen, that's a really weird concept car. This one. No idea what that's supposed to be. Let's quickly also, this one, what is this? Live step fan. Probably also only Japanese market. Isuzu. They only have classic cars apparently in the game. Alright, this one is a little bit too old. And the Isuzu Ballad GTR. Same horsepower as the regular version. Ah, I thought this would be a car for rally or something, but this is just, I think, a road car that looks a bit more sporty. Just like the Nissan GTR, this is the Isuzu GTR. It's not like a GT car or anything for a class of racing. Alright, let's hope that Nissan has something from the 70s that we can use. Old Skyline, all the way back to 63. A Sylvia 65. Was not aware that the Sylvia name went that far back. Pretty interesting. The car does look a bit blocky. Not sure whether that's a low poly count. It's maybe also the tires. It looks like it's on off-road tires. Not sure what that's all about. And also the window shape look really like triangular. Bluebird 69. Yeah, that Bluebird. I don't see that much difference between a Bluebird and a Skyline. Apart that Skyline is 6 years older. Alright, what do we have here? A Skyline Sport Coupe. Holy shit, did the Skyline name really went that far back? Alright, what do we have here? Another Skyline 67. So this Skyline was 69. Oh, this is a Bluebird. So this is a Skyline 63. This is a Skyline Coupe 62. And then here we have a Skyline 67. Looks more like a limousine, a people carrier than a sports car. Then we have a Fairlady 2000. Never heard of this car. Looks pretty epic. And nice styling. God damn it. Often in these cars I find they mess up one or more elements in the styling. But this car, like the rear or the headlights, this car it looks really coherent. Also the backside, I like that rear styling. Alright, this is a car that we could use. 280Z. I wasn't aware that this car also goes back that far, 78. Or we take a 240Z, 71. Actually looks cooler than the 78. Or we have a Skyline GTR. So this is where they began with maybe the GTR name. All the way back in the 70s. Because this one is a GTB. Sport Coupe. And this is a Deluxe. Alright, what do we have here? Another GTR. Looks more like a coupe, but here you see the circular rear, the tail lights. Does this one also have that? Nope. But the GTR emblem is on there, and on this one as well. Right, this is an 83 car, but ugly. I would say a little bit overdone with the fenders protruding, but yeah, this is the 80s, Miami Vice, Lamborghini Countach. It all fits that era, time period. GT1 road car. Bluebird rally car, 69. 240 RS, we have this one as a rewards car. We have a Skyline race car, a GTR race car. No ID for what competition. Then we have the R390. This is also an R390, yes. Only has 345 horsepower. I was expecting much more. The race car is 641. GT1. And these are race cars that we already used in some championships. I think we used the 89, not the 92. But they are similar output. Probably only some minor the exhausts are a bit different. The headlights are different. This one doesn't have closed rear wheels, which I like a lot better. I don't like those covered wheel arches. And the rear is also totally different, at least. Yes, totally different. Yeah, pretty different. Different wing, etc. I really like the 92 much more. Anyways, if I have to go with a Nissan, I will be going with the late 70s Nissan Z. But let's see what Toyota still has for classic cars. Probably also quite a lot. Right, I will not go through it as slowly as through the Nissan. So it's also not that much. We have a Sports from 65. First time I see this car. We can do a Celica from 1970, 113 horsepower. Then we have the famous, beautiful, priceless 2000 GT. Beautiful car. Beautiful car. Rally car, I already have this one, I think. Another Celica rally car. Good chance I have that one as well. This one I don't think I have yet. I find this personally also one of those epic rally cars. Just like the Impreza and the Celica as well. Somehow this car sticks to mind for me. I really don't like the road going version of this Toyota Corolla. But this rally car seems to be like a really pretty epic little bomb. Alright, then we have the GT1 race car. For the Le Mans races, etc. We have an 88C race car, comparable to that Nissan 89 and 92 that we just saw, I think. And then we have this weird 70s race car, which I also won somewhere. It's really epic. It has like two turbos protruding from the back. How epic is that? At least they look like turbos to me, what you see over there. This is a race car from 89. Let's see, yeah, the other ones that we saw from Nissan. I think, oh fuck me, wrong button. Were also 89, I guess. At least one, yes, this one. So that's Toyota, whatever its name was, totally forgot it. That really is a direct competitor to that Nissan R89. This one, the 88C V race car, 788 horsepower. I think that's about equal to the Nissan R89. Yes, equal. Anyways, we are going to buy this car. Although this 240Z, don't ask me why, has more horsepower. That's pretty weird. In white, this one is also pretty epic. But this car is like 7 years newer. Why can't I see weight figures? Yeah, what to do? This one for 38. This one you cannot even buy. This is only, you can only win this one. Alright, so that makes it an easy choice. I do find this like an enormous end 70s, 80s color, like this metallic gold. Somehow I find it fitting on this car. But this color is pretty cool as well. Silver metallic. Alright, I will only buy one. Yeah, I could buy more, of course. They're not that expensive. Somehow I'm really doubting what color to take. Alright, let's just go with gold, fuck it. You do get the spec sheets here. 1200 kg. I have no idea what kind of tires it has. Probably normal or sports. There was a way to get to the garage from here, I think. I'm already in the garage, that is stupid. I meant to the tuning section. Here we go. Alright, sports tires medium, that looks about right. Does it have a turbo? Nope. Alright, we are pretty set to go in the 70s Japan events. This one. Looking forward. Alright, Autumn Ring, Fuji, Tsukuba, Drive and Park and Trial Mountain. And it's not a championship. So if we mess up, we can just start over the race. And it's also not that many laps, so this should be a nice little bite-sized event. We'll be doing that in the next episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope to see you there. For the meantime, don't forget, always do keep on gaming. Later.